Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. Of course, I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring some of the Hellfire Club screams from the Metal Crypt. How are things, man?
Kind of good.
Yeah, we're in the third week of January already,
I know. Yeah,
and we
yeah.
thought we'd have a quiet month. We have 9 releases this week.
Nine. Yeah.
They just keep on
Hell,
coming, man. Oh,
I know.
another interesting week in the world. I seen in the African Cup of Nations a nation called Mauritius. Is that how you pronounce it, isn't it?
Mauritius or something. Yeah.
Mauritius, yeah, yeah. They have a player, I think his name is Abadou Kamara, and his number is 47. And they dropped the team sheet, and they rather than put his name, they wrote AK-47 on the fucking team sheet. The world was like, you just put AK-47 on your team sheet, like. And apparently he played for Fulham and he was shit, but the fact that AK-47, my good God, who thought that was a good idea? But in another bit of interesting news before we kick on our roundup, Luke Littler made history this week. He won the Bahrain Open to become the youngest player to ever win a ranked tournament, age 16.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's going to be 17, I think, today or tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
So all we can say is we always say, "Hail Littler." And I'm talking about Luke Littler, the professional darts player. Hail Littler. Right. And we have 9 on our roundup this week. I'm going to use that joke as much as possible.
Yeah, I know.
It's just so fucking stupid and immature, but I'm just going to keep using it. And yeah, but it's getting dry now because he's made history now. So
Yeah,
I kind of it's just going to be this is what he expected going forward now, isn't it? But fair play to him. Jesus, man, it's an
yeah.
incredible achievement for a 16-year-old. And then for an incredible achievement, we're going to start off our roundup this week with an incredible achievement, and that's the ASEC's new song. This
Oh,
is a step up.
man.
I didn't think they had this in the.
Yeah, I know.
I knew ASEC were good, and I appreciate their previous music. Don't get me wrong. Sacrificial Suicide was fucking class. But Jesus, man, this is just. I didn't see this coming. This is ASEC Simulacra. That's how you pronounce it, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Here we go. Play a minute of that now. I'll stop it there now, unfortunately. Oh, Jesus, man, that's a brilliant track from the lads.
Man, I didn't know what to think when the clean singing, man. I didn't see that coming.
No, I've never seen that
And I
coming.
just thought,
Well, never.
holy fuck. It is. It's probably the best fucking song they've ever released.
Oh, it was arguably, yeah. Arguably, yeah.
Yeah,
They've released some great stuff over the years.
fucking phenomenal stuff, man. Oh,
Yeah,
me.
it was a curveball of all curveballs.
Yeah, yeah,
When there's the drop teasers, and I was just like, well, it's going to be like similar to what they've done in the past. And then I heard it, I was just like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here?
yeah,
Because they dropped it on Moshville Times the night before.
yeah.
The premiere, the UK premiere on Moshville Times, and I spotted it there because I follow Moshville Times on Lads of Sound. And I was just like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah,
it took me 2 listens just to really kind of get my head around what I just listened to rap because
yeah, I
it
know.
just completely caught me as a curveball
Yeah,
because they've never had clean vocals before.
I know. Yeah, yeah, I know.
It's mad. He was in the band the whole time, and a different vocalist, and now he's an
Yeah,
vocalist by necessity, and he can do all this.
yeah, I know. I think they were kind of fucking working from 2020 during lockdown up until now, basically.
Well, Tony was
Kind
still
of.
in the band in those days.
Yeah. All right.
Tony had left it. Well, Tony was in the band in 2020 for definite.
All right.
Tony was definitely in the band at that point. It might have been a year or two. It might have been a good while later, because obviously everything lockdown happened
Yeah.
and just just didn't work out with them for whatever reason. But it just see these things can happen. Like that,
Yeah.
they've just had vocalist issues over the years. Of just never really seems to be any big bad blood or anything. It doesn't work out. Like with
I know. Yeah.
Shane was there, he left of his own accord, and then Mark was there for a good while, and then Tony came in, and then they done the track with Speed straight from Soilwork.
Oh yeah. 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 That's right. Yeah.
Bjorn, and now they're back with Willow on vocals, and who was already in the band, and fucking hell, man, there's more coming too apparently. So
Oh.
well, look, we're definitely looking forward to what they have coming next because that is the mother of all curveballs. I did not see that coming,
Yeah.
and that was Asect Simulacra, who dropped that there just 3 days ago. And next on our list, we have a young trash band from Dublin called Vahedi, and they released their new single Hunter Gatherer. We should play a minute of that now, and I guarantee you there'll be an ad because it's one of those topic videos. Yep. Of course there is. It's a car reversing down a hill backwards. I'll stop it there now. Unfortunately, gave it the time. Young lads making their name basically.
Well, yeah, man. I like that. That's their best song for me. That is. They fucking a lot mature and fucking the music is better as well in the
Gosh,
first two tracks.
they're very young,
No,
aren't they?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And they, of course, they were competing last night in Metal to the Masses, and they didn't go up any further, unfortunately. But strong lineup last night.
yeah. It was a strong lineup last night. It was, I have to say. But I've seen them live a couple of times, and they're fucking really good. They are fucking really good.
Oh, it's
So,
just a young lads starting off. That's their second single, isn't it, or their third?
third
Third.
single. Yeah,
So it's very early days for them. Yeah,
yeah,
they're still getting everything up to scratch, like so. And on the note of Metal to the Masses, of course, Adversary will be competing in Metal to the Masses. And you seen them last weekend, and they dropped a proper video of their set.
yeah,
That's as good a live debut as I've ever seen. If they play
yeah.
like that in Metal to the Masses, they're going to the semi-finals.
They're huge dark horse. Huge dark
You could
horse.
nearly, you wouldn't rule them past them getting to the final, even though they
No,
haven't competed yet. Hopefully, they hold their nerve and deliver what they delivered in
yeah,
last weekend, because they will definitely get to the semi-final minimum if they play like that. Also, don't want to be taking any credit away from Vahidi, but you know, there's loads of young bands that are starting to prop up
yeah.
now,
There's a
and
lot.
we want to talk about them, you know.
there's a lot of really good young bands out there now.
I was on wave of them, man. They're coming left, right, and centre.
Yeah, just take their time, basically.
Oh yeah, look at it.
There for them,
They got more experience. They played another
yeah.
Metal to the Masses. They'll obviously be playing further gigs this year to hone their craft. They're just starting their journey.
True.
Oh, excuse me. Next on our list, we have a cover from a band called Snake Neighborhood, who are based in Belfast, I believe. And this is their cover of "Can't Take My Eyes Off You," which I think is fucking cool. I like when band. This will be a live favorite. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
this will be in their set, and people will love it. They will smile, even if they don't want to. Here we go. Ad.
Get free fitting on selected kitchens.
Oh, kitchens. Oh.
Interactive brochure.
Played way over the time allocated time there for that, but I wanted to get the chorus in because
deadly, man. I like that. I had a nice take on this. I have to say,
it's a cool punky version of it.
Yeah.
It's true to the original, but it's got their own little spice on it, like.
Yeah.
And will I say this? I'll say it. Remember the Sid Vicious video back in the day, My Way?
Yeah.
I hope they'd replicate that with cap guns when they're playing that live. After playing that live, I know that's a very mad, controversial thing to say, like a fake gun on a stage, like, but an old cap gun after playing that and just pretend to shoot at the crowd, like,
yeah,
that'd be a pure punk rock moment, even if they just done it once.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I recommend that? That's pretty controversial. People mightn't like that. People might take a fucking, no, you can't do that. Like, you really can't do that. But yeah, look at. Sometimes the best ideas are the worst ideas, and the worst ideas are the best ideas. It depends on who's in the crowd that night, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It really could go either way. Probably don't do that, lads. But it's just an image I'm having in my head, like, because whenever I hear a punky cover, I always think of Sid Vicious at the end of the video, like. Back when punk was punk. And next on our list, we have a band called Perish the Thought, who dropped another older track while they're getting ready to release new music this coming year now. So this was Perish the Thought, I Can't Stop. This was from back in the day. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Here we go. unfortunately, again at the time. But again, like the track we featured there a couple of weeks ago, if this is the direction they're going in again,
Yeah,
I'd be
I
very
love that
interested.
video. I love that video.
Oh, the
Now,
video is cool,
it's
yeah.
funny.
Oh, it's a proper cool video. Like,
No.
like this used loads of just random stuff from
Yeah,
old horror films and all sorts. It's just a mishmash, just a because I say they're just keeping the ball rolling now that people like before they've released new music. So
yeah, that was.
I'm liking we've heard of Perish the Thought
Yeah,
before. It's all the older music. It's all really good. Like,
yeah, I really like them. I do.
yeah,
They
you
went
can
down.
understand why they had a bit of a following back in the day. Like,
I played them on Thursday night. 2 songs from the Pros for Brian CP,
yeah.
and it went down really well.
Oh, I imagine it did, yeah, because a lot of the older heads probably listen to Metal Messiah radio, like because it's radio.
Yeah,
It's just by but the demographic is by default older people, and generally speaking, like they listen to radio.
yeah.
So if they heard that, they'd be like, "Well, that brings me back."
Oh, yeah.
Even if they're only even if they're only 30, it would bring them.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah,
It's just a real throwback to another time, a better time, a time when everyone was happy and didn't hate fucking everyone. That's man. Jeez, man. I remember back in the day, sure, jeez, man. Everyone knew everyone.
yeah.
You didn't know everyone. There's something wrong with you. Like, oh, that's weird. He doesn't know everyone in the fucking town. Like, it's fucking strange. Strange. But anyways, we shall continue, and we've got 5 left. And next on our list, we have got My Soul Divine, who released their comeback single From Requiem to Reincarnation. Bit of story behind this. I'll keep that for a minute. Here we go. We'll play a minute of it now. No step there, unfortunately, but that's a really good comeback from the lads.
Deadly cool. I said it to you. I just listened to that before we went on.
Yeah, they were. They were originally a 4-piece band, and they released. Geez, they've definitely had 2 releases anyway.
Yeah,
they did 2 releases, and everything was looking well in the world, and they were doing well for themselves. They played the Temple Moor Metal Fest as one example.
Yeah.
And then 2 of the lads left the band, and they'd kind of been sitting on it for a while. And the 2 of them decided, we'll just keep the studio project. The drummer, the lad, he's a multi-instrumentalist. So between the 2 of them, they said, well, we're dropping a single now, and there's something else coming.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So they're working away. They're just like, we want to do My Soul Divine, but we're not going to go back down that road again. Well, maybe I don't know that as fact, but
yeah,
just from what he said to me in the message, I'm kind of just got that feeling that we're just going to keep it a studio project going forward and release music and just do it that way and it was self-produced as well too by the man himself.
Yeah, well, it's deadly. Yeah,
he done a good job on the production. Like,
yeah. Sounds
the 2 boys have got it to that level that Menes and Paul, there's the members.
Yeah.
So if they can get it to a level where they can release music and do it on their own steam like that, sure, why not? It's not going to cost them fuck all. Like,
yeah,
just write music and record it themselves and stick it up on Bandcamp or wherever and see how it goes. Like,
Yeah.
or even if you only made a fiver, you'd probably made your money back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Obviously, you haven't because you have to buy all the fucking gear and all that shit. But
yeah.
you know what I mean. Like,
I
in the
know, I
grand
know.
scheme of things, of how bands and projects can cost, that's bare minimum.
Yeah.
So if they can do that themselves, I look forward to what's coming next. And next on our list, we have Historian Vigil, who dropped another track called, what's the name of it again? Shit. Ecat the Seven Horned. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
From their
Yeah.
forthcoming album, Unveiling the Bractal, which is coming via Invictus Productions. And we shall play a minute of oh, fuck's sake. That's all I'm
He
saying
had
about
the
lawyer.
7 horns.
Yeah. I started drinking too early for this one. I'll skip this on a touch. It's a really long intro.
Yeah.
I forgot to stop there now, unfortunately. That will be the opening track. So that's a nice little build up into it, isn't it?
Yeah. This fucking
This is looking really good, actually, all of a sudden.
Man,
I knew there'd be onto something, but when I heard this, I was just like, oh, there's something happening here.
Yeah, this is I know there's only 4 tracks on the album, and I think it's going to be potential top 10.
It's realistically in the realms, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely going to be in our thoughts at the end of the year, I imagine. Because we've heard half the album now.
Yeah,
and the half we've heard is fucking good. It's really good.
Yeah.
And it's coming out, of course, on the 2nd of February via Invictus Productions.
Invictus, yeah. And plus, they're playing kind of like an album launch show. It's the 25th anniversary for Invictus. They're having a gig in the Soundhouse. It's a Historian Vigil, Coscrat, and Sepulchra.
Oh, very good.
It is basically three Invictus bands basically playing it.
Oh, not so bad. So bad. Jeez, our Invictus around 25 years.
Yeah.
Fair fucks to him for holding that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Especially the label.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus, man, you'd have seen every up and down and nook and cranny in 25 years, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's done it the right way, slowly.
Well, he's kept it. Oh, fucking.
Yeah.
Anyone man that keeps a fucking label going for 25 years in Ireland deserves his fucking.
Yeah.
A round of fucking applause more than. Never mind fucking well done. You deserve a fucking standing ovation. Like, oh, fair play to him. And that was Historian Vigil, who are releasing their new album, Unveiling the Bractal, on the 2nd of February. And next on our list, we have a new band. I've never heard of them before. We've seen them in the Metal Messiah post. Enter the Graved. Like, well, we'll have to just play a bit of them now, and we'll have a bit of a chat because I'm completely out of loss here. We'll play a bit now. unfortunately. Anyways, go on. You'll have to enlighten me here.
I don't know if you remember a band called Burn Church.
No, I don't.
No, they were around a couple of years back. It's members from them. It is.
All
They're
right.
from Dublin. They're basically based in Dublin. They are. Yeah, I like. They're kind of like Ambix, fucking mixed with it's kind of sludgy as well.
Yeah, there's kind of like a
Some,
bit of a punky, kind of crusty,
yeah,
sludgy
yeah,
vibe to it.
yeah. It's very a lot of atmosphere in it as well. Really good EP,
I've
and it kind of sounds like it's from the 80s. That has that kind of style of production. If you listen to the full EP, you'll notice it. You will.
Oh, I know it's the
Quite
old school
into it,
production, all right,
you
but I
know.
just I
And
was.
it's I really enjoy it anyway.
Where did you find them?
Um, basically, there's a kind of a podcast, the Daily Earworm, and they follow me on Instagram. They tag me on that post with that EP on it. So I said I'll check it out, and I checked it out basically,
All right, because
and you know,
it only
and
exists on Bandcamp, yeah.
it's only on Bandcamp. They don't have any social media accounts either. They don't.
Them kind of punky boys are usually
Yeah,
it's usually the way they go. Like
really DIY stuff. It is.
yeah, I like
It's,
I've touched on it before that I'd like to cover the punk scene more if I could, but it's so bloody hard.
yeah, I know, because there's a lot of.
Oh, there's loads
bands.
of them. It's so
Tons.
underground. You'd nearly
Yeah,
if you went out with a shovel, you could be digging for 6 days and you still wouldn't find them.
yeah.
No, they're that underground. Like
Yeah,
you probably dig your way through to fucking Australia first before you get there to them. Like. Well, anyways, that was Enter the Grave. Not nice. That must be their debut. It is.
It's their debut EP. It is. Yeah.
I said I just used I thought you might know about them because you found them. So
yeah, that's all. I kind of looked into it a bit.
yeah,
No.
That's enough for now. And next on our list, we have a new project from Dublin, called Bar Fight, and this is their new debut single, should I say, Black Sheep, and we shall play a minute of that now. Stop there now, unfortunately. Now they're sounding promising.
What deadly tune that is!
They're sounding promising.
Yeah, I seen them live briefly once. I did.
Oh, the
At one of the Rage Metal nights, and they said I couldn't really grasp their sound when I was there, because I kind of only caught one or two songs.
Yeah.
But this is fucking really good.
And by their description, they mix aspects of Alice in Chains and Down and Corrosion and Conformity.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like a mixture of like sludgy, doomy grunge.
Yeah.
That's a fairly original sound for the Irish scene.
I know, yeah.
There's a lot of grunge stuff around. There's a lot of sludge and stuff around. Well, there wasn't not really that much sludge stuff around now, compared to was a few years ago. But no, they're sounding very promising. Where did you find them on Instagram, of course?
On Instagram. I know. Look, the lad from Beheady shared us on one of their stories, and then went and checked us.
Ah, right.
I did. I said it's on Spotify and Bandcamp. The signal is basically.
Yeah, even though
So,
I'm back on Instagram, I'm not really back on Instagram. I just forget about it.
yeah,
I
I
just, huh?
people tend to forget about it all, like when
Oh
you
no,
haven't
no.
been
It's
used
just
to it.
I just go on and I post what I'm posting, and I just go off it again. Like
Yeah, I
I don't know why but I'm not a big social media person, as you know. It's thankfully you fucking do a lot of digging as well too, because fucking hell, man, you get. But then again, as I said before, the page feed, and if you use Instagram on your browser, like I am, I don't have it on the phone. It's literally
yeah,
a page feed.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I just need to figure out who's on Instagram and who's not on what and what, and just follow them and just check in
Hmm.
once every day or two. Like that's all you wouldn't be that many posts. Like,
Yeah, that's all you need to basically.
mm.
You will find.
Oh, I
So
know. I just need to get. I just when you're off Instagram for 30 weeks, and then just all of a sudden you're back on, you do kind of fucking forget that this exists, don't you?
yeah,
There's
yeah,
no muscle
true.
memory there. 30 weeks is a long time gone.
Yeah,
That's a long time gone off anything. That's a recovery time from a fucking marriage or something. Probably. I don't know. I've never been married, but I imagine it'd take around 30 weeks if I went to shit to get over. Like, I don't know. That's a
yeah,
very broad assumption that maybe I'm right or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone out there is agreeing with me right now, but they probably aren't. But I don't know. Anyways, we have one left, and it's a cover. Sacrilegia released a at Absu cover of Swords and Leather, and we shall play a minute of that now. That's pretty cool. It sounds like it's from the 80s.
wow,
It sounds like it's from the 80s.
absolute 90s kind of black trash.
Oh, there were 90s
Where
as well.
no, I'll tell you an interesting story about the drummer for absolute drummer, sit vocalist, for Scripter McGovern or Russ, I think is his name. He fucking tried out for Slayer when Lombardo left, and there's footage on YouTube of the guy's a fucking beast, because, and they said he was too fast.
Jesus.
He done hell of weights. He done played full hell of weights, and they said he was too fast.
I was going to say, because there's a real Slayer vibe to that.
Yeah. Well, I think Dobson might have been slightly influenced by Slayer, but they were kind of fucking ahead of their time as well. They were.
Well, to be honest with you, man, I'd never heard of them before this week.
Yeah, absolute fucking great
They're just one of
bands.
those bands that just they completely missed me
Yeah,
for whatever reason. But you're not gonna find out about everyone, are you? There's always
yeah,
been one or two
yeah.
that sleep through the
But
cracks, no matter who they are.
yeah, I have to say, sorry, they fairly nailed that. They did. It
Oh, it's
sounds
definitely.
fucking deadly. It
Oh,
does.
that's pretty
Yeah,
cool. So it is. That's a proper old
yeah,
school cover, like, and they've done it justice in every regard,
yeah,
sound
definitely.
and everything. Like, they paid homage in the nicest possible way.
Mm.
It's a bit like that band I discovered this week, Fugitive.
Oh, the name sounds familiar actually.
Swamp Hammer,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
the ex
yeah,
Power Trip guitarist.
yeah.
I
That's
don't know
right.
what's going on with Power Trip. They played a one-off gig there not so long ago, but I don't know what's happening there. But that was cool. That was like this. Just before we move on, like, it's just nice to hear throwbacks, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
Just
Yeah,
really cool, like, to have an old throwback every now
you
and
know.
again.
Yeah.
And we have reached the end of our roundup. And I'll try and find a mad story for the end of every week. And I found the mother of all fucking mad stories this week, man. Fucking hell. I'm an old drink now and compose myself for this, like. That's mad. It's fucking nuts, dude. There's a man over in Galway. And he passed away in 2011. And in the last couple of weeks, it was confirmed he's the first Irish person to spontaneously combust and die.
What?
They can't come. They've given it all the time. There's no explanation. He spontaneously combusted and died.
Fuck.
Because like every other spontaneous combustion case throughout history, all they found was half the legs, like. And the chair was all fucking damaged.
Yeah.
But there was everywhere else was sound. Just found the 2 fucking legs and half legs on the ground, like, and the chair damaged and nothing, just ashes. And they had to. It took years and years, but it's now been officially confirmed he died of spontaneous combustion.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You hear? There is cases of it
Jesus.
throughout history, but they're fucking rare, like.
Yeah.
Very rare. So Ireland now has officially got a spontaneous combustion death.
Fuck.
Go team!
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's mad.
That's nuts, that is.
Oh, mental. And that's all we've got time for today. Goodbye, goodbye. That's all we have time for today. We'll be back again. Goodbye, goodbye. And remember now, you're the tops. I don't know where that came from. I didn't plan that. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And we'll be back next week. Bye now. Thanks.